here. And another power supply failure. This one is an ICT 12012. It's a 12 amp with a 10 amp surge. And you plug it in, unit turns on. There's no voltage on the output. Zero. Nada, not a gig. And I figured, well, instead of trashing this one, maybe we can try to learn something and actually, possibly, maybe we can repair this one. Maybe. Or I might just scrap it. I don't know. It's a nice case to put something in. But I figured, well, why not just maybe play with this a little bit. See if we can maybe learn something. Or not. Who knows. But anyway. But, yeah. Looking at the board, doesn't appear to be anything burned up. Nothing burned up. Nothing crazy here. Nothing exploded. But at first glance. But excuse me. I'm going to bring your attention to this capacitor right here. This one being C15. C15. Can you see it rising? Can you see the problem? Maybe. Well, C13, it has erupted. It's bowed up on the top. So this one tried to, I guess, vent at some point. It shorted out. So, if I replace this capacitor, this one lousy capacitor, is it possible that this power supply may function again? Maybe interesting to know. I'm sure that that's not the only thing that went out with it. I mean, there's a few diodes there around it. Actually, a lot of diodes around it. You got 3 there, 2 there. You got 4 over here. Another one there. Another one there. 4 there. 5 there. And lots of diodes. Another one there. Another one there. So, question is, if we replace that there capacitor, could we get power back on the power supply? Now, it's also quite possible that these two MOSFETs, I guess, right here are toast. Possibly. Could be fried, shorted, who knows? But this capacitor here certainly is. But yeah. So this is what the next little series of videos I guess is going to be about, or a couple of videos anyway. And I'm also working on another video. Got another review video to do. Their company sent me a little packet to do a review on, so we're going to be doing that shortly. I had an SD, little small SD, mini SD card, and it died. So I'm waiting on another one to come in. And once we get the SD card, then we'll get to work on that review. Should have it this week, actually. But in the meantime, let's get back to this. I'm going to remove the circuit board from this, and see if we can see any damage underneath the board. So let's get the board out and have a look. Okay, so the capacitor is 100 UF, 100 microfarad, 35 volt capacitor. It's supposed to be 100 microfarads, and it's 1.9. So that one is quite toast. So I'm going to try, just for devilment, I'm going to try another 100 microfarad capacitor in C15, and just see if maybe we can get a heartbeat out of this power supply. Let's go find a 100 UF, stick it under, and see what happens. Okay guys, so I got the circuit board put back in the power supply. The capacitor that we've replaced is this one right here, C15. That one's been replaced. That seems to be the only damage I could find on the board. So I'm going to turn it on and see what happens here. So voltmeter here is connected to terminals here. Turn on the switch. And we've got 13.68 volts. So I guess if you got one of these ICT power supplies that has failed on you, no voltage, then look no further than C15. Apparently it's this failure point of these power supplies. What caused it to pop, you may ask? Well, far as I know, the power supply lost power due to a power outage, and when the power was restored, the power supply did not come back. It died. So, and that capacitor right there is the blame of it. So yeah, anyway. 13.68. Anyway, I call that a successful repair. Hey folks, thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next one. It's 63. We're out of here. All the best, folks.